So in this video, I want to show you how to conduct a follow-up call with your prospect. So if you had a initial presentation and the call ended with, okay, so you really tried to get them into the program, but they really had to think about the money, or they wanted to go speak to their spouse and come back to you, it's fine, especially in the high ticket space. Not desirable, but it's fine. So how you go about conducting that is you are going to, one, make sure that you review the past call that you had with that person and really understand again what are their goals, what are their challenges, what are the things that they have tried that haven't worked. So really having that information of the 4Ts memorized in your head. The second thing you're going to do is you are going to create a slide presentation that includes the value that you've given them to implement. So we really work a lot with results in advance. So what you're going to have here is, for example, a template, and you can tweak this according to how your offer works. So here, for example, if you're going to help people build offers and you've built an offer for them, in the first slide, you're just going to have the offer there. So you have the offer, you put their name, the price of it, and their picture there. That's one. Then the second piece of value that you gave them. So if it was opposed to be able to book calls, or if it was, for example, content pieces to attract other people, or if it was a daily morning routine to be able to be consistent, doesn't matter. So you just add that here with a picture of them. So it's kind of like, okay, step 1 is here, step 2 is here, and then step 3 is here, and then step 4 is here. So you just want to outline for them the things that you're going to be doing with them in the program, so that on the follow-up call, you simply start the call out like this. So you say, hey person, thanks so much for being here again. Before we get into it, I want to give a quick recap of what we discussed last time. So we discussed that your goal is to X, Y, and Z. And given that that is your goal, you said that the challenges you were facing were X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. And we discussed that this offer is going to be able to help you get there because, and then you go back to their answers of when you isolated the objection and you ask them why is this the best program process in the world. So you say, yeah, this is the potential program for you because it's going to give you quick results and you really want to do X, Y, and Z now. So that's that. And then you say, okay, so if I outline everything that you just need to implement, it's first of all, this is your offer. So this is the thing that's going to make you the money, right? So if for you, depending on what the first step is, you just put it here, okay? And then this is the thing we came up with to be able to book calls. And this is where you're going to do that. And this is what you're going to use to sell to people. So you really have to show them all of the assets, that the assets are ready for them to just quickly implement. That's the most important thing. And then in the last slide, you say, okay, and then the investment for this was this amount. This was the option 1, this was the option 2, and this is option 3. So tell me, how are things on your end? So you want to know, are they ready to go? What are they going to say, etc. So that's essentially how you run that call. And if the person is objecting, I really want you to use the objection handling script so you don't have to isolate again, but you also want to kind of just make them see. So you need to have the 4Ts ready on another screen, like, hey, so if your dream is to make 10K, would it be worth spending 5K for you to make 10K? Right? So really knowing that, hey, you've already done a lot of work, you've given them value. The follow-up call is really for you to be collecting the cash and onboarding that person. So when would you like to get onboarded?